right, shuttle update. Okay, so I feel like since the last video, a lot has gotten done. Starting with the tank. So underneath here is the gray water tank, which is where the shower and the sink. So the shower is going to be right above the tank, and then the sink is going to be on the other side, and they're going to feed into the 33-gallon gray water tank. It's actually a black water tank technically, but I'm using it for a gray water tank. So we got that in. My dad and I bent straps to like custom fit this 33-gallon tank. Originally I bought an 18-gallon tank, I think, because we were going to do 2 tanks, and then it was just returned it. Well, still haven't returned it, but going to return it, bought a new one. Perfect fit. It's like exact. So we made these straps in order to keep the tank secure when driving. We're going to finish running the plumbing, but at least the tank is in. That was huge. That took a while. The other big thing that has gotten done since the last video update has been framing, which you can see behind me. So the framing was interesting. A lot of the bus builds we've watched, there's like already metal framing in place. So they're adding the furring strips to the metal framing. In our case, it's just fiberglass, and then in some areas there's wood underneath it. So we were trying to find the wood underneath it and screwing into that, liquid nailing it, and then liquid nailing it and screwing. Sometimes we just had to go in fiberglass, but we tried to at least have plenty of the anchors into the wood that we could. So it's a little bit different than a lot of the bus builds we've seen, but we did the best we could. So that took a little while. My dad and I started that process of framing. Shout out to Chandler who came over, and we just like rapid fire got the rest of it done. I am super happy with how the framing is looking so far. So both of the sides are all done. Today I actually did the triangles here. So we wanted to have framed nicely with the windows before there were big gaps. So got the triangles in today. Last weekend was when we finished the framing itself. So that's huge. My dad was working on the back here as I was cutting all the triangles. There was 36 triangles. Got really good with the little, I think it's jigsaw. I don't know, I used a bunch of saws today. But that was fun. I don't know if it was fun, but I guess it was fun. It's super hot today. Pulled a pretty long day. I'm sweaty. I have sawdust stuck to my sweat. I'm just feeling so gross, but we made some decent progress this weekend and last weekend. So framing is really coming along. The tank is good. We are going to continue the framing back there. Starting to do phase 1 of electrical soon with the solar guy I'm working with, Michael. So that's exciting, and a bunch of other things. So kind of a lot of things working together, but stay tuned for the next video to see what progress has been made.